Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, and this is a special little mini series of episodes. I was lucky enough to be invited to do a multiplayer test game with the developers and Pinstar and Grumpy Old Gamer, I guess. Anyways, a couple of other YouTubers, and the three of us, well, I guess the five of us, because the developers were playing as well. We played a multiplayer game of Interstellar Transport Company as they wanted to do some testing before they release tomorrow. I guess it's today when you see this video. So this is what multiplayer is like. It definitely helps when you have the developers in the game with you to kind of help you understand some of the little idiosyncrasies. But aside from some graphical glitches and an abrupt ending, which you may see, I think things went really well. The developers definitely have a lot to say, and you can kind of really hear how much they care about this game. So, this isn't the most exciting Let's Play series because these other guys don't really know how to play the game, except for the developers. I do fairly well, and the developers, of course, they're looking for bugs and stuff, so we do notice more than you might if we didn't have somebody pointing it out. And of course, because there was three of us on the voice chat, it's not your standard Let's Play where there's constant commentary and all of that. So I hope you'll still enjoy watching it, but if you don't, that's cool. I've got other videos up. You can watch those instead, and there will be standard ITC content tomorrow. So don't worry about it. It's not like I've ended my series or anything. So, yep, there you go. Enjoy this special multiplayer developer content. And there you go. That's it for the intro. Bye.
All right. Did you want me to go first? You had mentioned that earlier. Somebody had. Okay, well, this is Grumpy Old Gamer. I'm from Grumpy Old Gamer Reviews on Twitch and YouTube, and I also am grumpyoldgamer.net. But I love village building, empire building, tycoon games. I am so thrilled to be here. Thanks.
My name's Pinstar from the YouTube channel Pinstar, youtube.com/Pinstar. My strategy and tactics series delves mostly into, much like Grumpy Old Gamer, village building, city building, tycoon type games, and what have you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I've been following this for a while, so looking forward to it.
And we got Vanilla too. He still here?
Yep. I'm Sean from Vanilla PC Strategy, YouTube's Vanilla PC Strategy channel. I also like to play strategy games, city builders, all sorts of stuff. And I've been lucky enough to be playing this for about a week, really having a good time. Looking forward to some multiplayer.
Man, you've been one of the top guys I've been watching. Honestly, I mean, just how much you've been putting out in this game and everything. It's awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, it's been really good for my channel. So you know what I mean. Strike while the iron's hot, right?
Definitely. I'm Mike. I'm lead developer, MT Worlds. With me is Chris. He's another developer here. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So yeah, we're got one day left. We're keeping our fingers crossed. There's no bugs here, and really excited to be launching.
All right, so I'm the one technically hosting here, so I have control. I control the time stream. So let me know when you guys want me to unpause, or did you guys want to like set some stuff up during pause and then do a big unpause and everything gets thrown into motion?
Yeah, I haven't been doing that the entire time so far.
Yeah, if you've been doing that, I want to do that too.
I have purchased a ship. I have almost set a route, but you should at least get set to that point before we start. Yes.
Yeah.
I've done.
You guys are just testing everything here, man.
I'm ready to go.
You've got to test. That might have been buggy. We were just looking out for everybody else.
There you go.
Let me get that set. Get my stuff set up first.
Has
Now,
anyone-
are we all setting a route too? Also, I've just bought the ship, but I haven't set a route yet.
I'm setting one route.
I've got
One
2
route,
routes
okay.
and 4 ships and 3 rockets.
Oh wow. Okay, I only had 1 ship.
Oh boy,
I can see this will be challenging.
I was about to say, you guys, you're chomping at the bit here.
I don't play multiplayer. I figured that's what everybody does.
All right, I'm good. I think pretty much everyone else is good, right?
Oh,
Yeah, we
no.
can just go anytime.
Well, uno momento.
Yeah, he probably wants to catch up, and I do want to set a route here. Let's see.
Yeah, take your time, guys. I don't want to have too much of an unfair advantage.
Did anyone else get the a little bit of oh, good. Nobody got the second gate on Mars. Yoink.
Oh, thank you for the reminder.
Gee,
I think
you
I
guys
forgot
are
to get
starting
one.
early.
Yeah, I was only doing.
Oh, dang. Not used to playing against something that's not the AI. You guys are much less predictable.
Has anyone built a building yet?
Looks thinking.
Oh man,
Just
you guys
wanted
got
to
me
check that
sweating
worked.
here. All this stuff going
All
on
right.
before the game's even started.
Yeah, I know. The fact that you guys have been
Never tried
fun
anything
enough-
even remotely like this.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready to start?
I'm
Yeah,
set.
go ahead.
All right. Unpausing.
All right.
Oh look, the planets are staying in sync.
Yay.
Looks like all the planets are moving just fine.
Oh, who's got the rockets going already to Mars?
That's me.
I didn't even think about that.
I watch. That's what the AI does. So I figure they must know what they're doing.
I haven't seen the AI terribly aggressive with rockets. I mean, I've seen them use them, but I've never seen them use them like super aggressively.
Maybe Chris or Mike could tell me. Is that something that is like just on the higher difficulty levels? Maybe they're not smart enough on the lower ones.
No, AI sort of, it'll pick a rocket, not really. AI will pick a ship based on what it's best for the route.
Uh-huh.
But they much more favor like bigger ships, like doing return runs.
Because on some of the games I've been playing, especially when you're getting to like Europa and stuff, they go crazy with the rockets for
Oh,
a
yeah.
really long time.
Yeah, like whenever a colony's setting up like that, but then the demand is still high, they will send rockets until then they get. Yeah, and especially like if they do actually try to upgrade the spaceport, but if they can't upgrade the spaceport, like they're low on cash, they will probably go back down to rockets.
Oh, I'm already out of money.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we started with more money here, so you can be a little more aggressive in your opener.
I actually got that too.
Wow, do those little helmets like? I thought maybe they showed the. Do they show the direction we're facing?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're
That's
massive
crazy.
sensor camera. It was designed for VR, like so. Like you're supposed to have your, you know,
Oh, really? Wow.
yeah. That was the great idea. It was like, oh yeah, we can just do it for VR because most of this multiplayer code was copied across from World VR competition where we didn't actually do multiplayer in the end. Okay, here go all the ships. Oh look, the ships are all in sync as well.
Nice.
This is 100% better than the last time we tried to do this.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys nerfed one of these the doing, where you need a size 7 spaceport in order to.
Yep. The 919.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd have to upgrade the Luna spaceport one time.
They did that with the 520 as well. You need a level 8 spaceport for the 520.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I found that out the hard way.
That makes things a lot more strategic in my mind, because what you're was like, say you're running rockets out to Jupiter, so you can set up one colony there with a giant spaceport, move just a huge hauler from there, split off to all the moons, smaller ships, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea because early in the game it encourages you to use more of a variety of spaceships, because otherwise you just upgrade to the D520 immediately.
Yeah, and one thing that's not immediately clear to players, I think, is that when you launch from Earth, you're using a smaller planet. So I think it'll encourage more strategic play like that.
I bumped into a bug. I'm trying to order a ship, and it's got everything normal, but when I click the order ship, it doesn't order it. But it doesn't give me an error telling me why it won't order.
What are you trying to order? On what route? On what planet?
On Earth, a D520 to my Earth Luna supply. I was able to do my original.
Sometimes the error window shows up behind the ordering window, I've noticed. Is it because you don't have enough money, maybe?
No, I got plenty of money.
Go to the order one. A D500 on Earth.
To Luna.
The Luna route. Do you have it launch immediately or no?
Launch immediately.
I'll just put it, so I'm sure that doesn't matter. It's my end.
Oh, there it goes. You know what? I think I had selected off to a different planet before, and it was resting on the other planet that wasn't even part of that route.
It's an old bug. Forget about that one.
Tight.
Wow, jeez.
When I talk about premature colonization, should see their doctor about that.
Oh no, I'm so out of cash.
I'm still doing Luna. I'm way behind.
Oh. This Titan even opened.
What is the
also, interstellar travel was changed to, I don't know if you guys saw my tweet, but
2062, right?
2062, yeah.
Oh, nice.
To be totally honest, it's kind of untested, not fully tested anyways. So, I mean, we know everything works, but balance might be a little bit wonky out there, and it's, you know, you still have to deal with AI trying to do everything that's needed. So it works, but we'll working on balance for sure.
And you'd have to be producing the dilithium fuel to be able to use it, right?
Correct. So I turned off. If you click on a building slot now, you can't actually build the dilithium factory, because I know a lot of people are getting confused and trying to build the factories and the mines early, and there's really no. So I turned that off until 4 years before it's available. So 4 years before that, you'll get a notice that says that a dilithium fuel, a crystal mine were built, anticipating light speed travel.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah.
And if Titan isn't colonized or the Titan equivalent on a random system, then you'll get a notification that been colonized also.
Also, in case people haven't noticed, if you go into the finances screen, you can now filter by route and by ship
Oh, fantastic.
to get you loads of more information.
Okay, I had to buy that last gate on Mars before I went away from that screen.
Oh, you guys upgraded it.
Jeez.
I'm just losing money at this point.
Oh yeah, that's great, Chris. Those filters are real nice.
They work.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Seems like they're working.
If
I didn't even
something
see the notification that thing had.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, that was done at like very late the other night. So if it's broken, it's probably because I had no sleep. So just keep an eye on like all the figures and make sure it adds up.
So if just looking at the Earth, like the ships are really jumping around a lot. Like I don't think that's affecting the gameplay, but graphically it looks very bizarre.
Like the landed ones.
Yeah, looking down at the landed ones, they're hopping all around on the landing pads.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can lock it in on the client side. But I mean, yeah, we'll fix all that little stuff.
Sure,
but...
just a heads up, you know.
That's not. At least they're in the right place.
Yeah, that's a pretty minor error compared to what we saw in the last time you guys had this.
Yeah. Has anyone noticed any critical bug shit?
Nothing yet here, other than the fact that upgrading the port from 4 to 5 doesn't give any more slots.
That's intentional. That jumps it from land. If you look at it, it's like it goes from like a land to then it actually goes into orbit.
Yep. When you take a ship off from there, it uses half the fuel as it does in size 4. You'll notice the size 4, it says like surface something, and then size 5 is a small local spaceport.
Good investment of your, what, $30,000, Pinstar?
Yeah, more like...
You get the reputation now, right?
Yeah.
That's what he was after.
It's all about that rep, yo.
Yeah, my first Mars ship is on its way.
Yeah, I also just launched to Mars.
I don't think this loan was a good idea. I'm getting destroyed by interest rates.
But I'm not sure I'm making money. I think I'm out of money now.
Yeah, me too.
I got a lot of ships, I think, waiting for a gate, but I can't buy a gate. I'm too broke.
Take
I
loan.
didn't think about that.
Oh, taking a loan. I didn't even think of that.
I'm gonna try rockets. Rockets seem like a good investment.
Now, why would you use rockets instead of a reusable ship? I mean, is it considerably less money to do so, or what's the advantage?
If you have a limited demand, that's the main.
Trying to get some stuff over there.
If you don't have sustained demand, or if there's a subsidy or something you want to take advantage of, you don't want to invest in the ship to do a single thing.
Titan's way off.
That's because it's a
Oh, it's a moon. We're not updating Jupiter.
right.
Bug. Right.
Not
Yeah, it's a bit far off.
Yeah, I could not be happier with how this looks compared to, 4 days ago, though. Pinstar, you weren't, I mean, you were the host last game, so you probably didn't notice much of it, but...
No, I actually saw none of the graphical hiccups and glitches and what have you.
It was unplayable, honestly. Yeah. Because I just think, it was so distracting. It's not like it wasn't working, but it was just so distracting. So this is so much better.
And you couldn't even upgrade spaceports or colonize or build buildings until a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, which that was huge disadvantage to everybody but the host.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Were you? When did you play multiplayer?
I just watched you guys play.
Oh, okay. That's right. You were on the stream. That's right. You were watching us about, so you saw everything that we were.
These are all these cheapskate people circling Earth, not buying gates.
That's me. I ran out of some money to red.
A lot of ships. So you'll notice if you look at Moon now. So you see how low the food demand is now? Look, it just went into supply actually because somebody just delivered more.
That was me.
So I mean, that's the kind of, yeah. I mean, we have 5 players dealing with this, so there's a lot of competition there. But
yeah,
that's the kind of thing I was fostering, was trying to make about it instead of just, oh, I'm just gonna put 50 ships on here and not think about it for the next 10 years.
Yeah, you really got to watch that close.
Yep. And it decreases the number of overall ships, so especially in multiplayer, that's going to be huge. You know.
Now we didn't have any AI players at all in this game, did we?
No. We could have, but
I like
things got crowded
having
enough
that
as it
option.
were.
Yeah, I like that option though, to add a couple AIs so you could do a co-op kind of a thing if you wanted.
Yep.
Now, can you actually co-op if you wanted to be on the same team?
it is possible. If
Unintentionally?
we were testing it at one point, and we unintentionally ended up in the same company, and it actually worked really well. So yes, it will be a feature at some point. I just need to sort of change how the lobby UI works, where you can like actually set that you want to be in a co-op company.
Oh wow, here's another case for rockets. So there's about, what, 20 passengers waiting on Earth right now? Some to Titan,
Yeah.
some to Mars, and that's it.
Yeah. Very sure.
You all take my idea.
Oh yeah, and if you go and look in the graphs, like any graph, the labels and tooltips, the big numbers are fixed, so now they're the correct numbers, and they don't do that weird exponent thing where it goes like 0e.
Oh, that's great. I meant to mention that to you guys.
We saw it. I saw it in your video, at least. I think the fourth one or something.
There's some where having the E
Yeah.
plus 07 made it longer than
Yeah.
the original number
Yeah.
would have been.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a chuckle out of that.
yeah. No, I think it was.
it should be shorter just to show the whole number.
Yeah. No, I think I was watching Vanilla Stream the other night. And it was like, oh, there's a bug, and went and fixed it. Yeah, it's great watching people stream because you can just sit there and have him test it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you get attacked by a pirate and they knock you out, you just have to wait to get repaired. Basically, is the delay penalty, right? Or can they actually outright destroy you?
They can destroy it. They can destroy it. They can steal cargo. They can disable the ship, or the soul system. It just gets fought off.
And that's really great for reputation, that is.
Oh, yeah, when it gets destroyed. Yeah, people don't like that.
Getting attacked by spirits.
So it makes you look bad when you lose a ship to pirates.
Yep.
I'm okay at speed 1, but if anybody else wanted to speed it
we
up,
can.
I wouldn't go any really higher than 2. It starts
Yeah, no, I'll
a little much for this many people. But
yeah.
you guys play a lot of Paradox games?
Fair amount.
I do.
Yeah.
Some of them. I don't do their military ones so much. I like to try the fantasy ones.
Hearts of Iron. I used to like, when was it, like whenever the new expansion came out, or when, like, it went on sale. I think I played it for like in 2 weeks. I played like over 100 hours. I love Hearts of Iron, but I haven't had much time to play it over the summer.
I've logged a fair clip in Crusader Kings 2.
Oh yeah,
I've got
me too.
probably 700 hours in EU4. That was kind of
Over
my
1,000
main one.
before, I think.
Oh no! Why is my ship bringing back? My ship is bringing back food from Luna.
Oh no.
Set your route, man. Set your route.
No, I'll pick up none. No.
Wasted a lot of gas.
Money. Not me any money. No. He's noob.
They're offering for colonists to Luna. There's hardly anybody here waiting to go to Luna.
Yeah. What, 8 people?
I am not used to this.
And you'll notice that the planets have a max population. I know I told you, Pinstar, but planets kind of have a max population that they want in colonists. Like on the moon, you'll notice that it kind of out around 70 million or so. And on Mars, it'll go up to like 250 million, just because, it's a lot more habitable.
That's good to know.
And then there's a hesitancy rating. So when a new colony's there, it'll people will be hesitant to go there until the population's built up.
So it's like a curve.
Yeah. And calculators are my best friend, by the way.
Alright, I was wondering why my stuff was stalled out there. You guys took all the freaking raw materials from Luna.
Ain't no machinery on Earth right now, is there?
Oh.
Ouch. It kind of want to build like a gate that just waits for full load of machinery or something, but then you gotta spend the money on that gate, having it wait there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth it, or? Chris, do you think there's anything we can do about the flashing of the orbiting ships?
The flashing of the orbiting ships. Oh, the flashing of the orbiting ships.
Not a huge deal. But...
I think it's all because they're. Oh yeah, I know what it is.
Small request, could you buff consumer goods just a little tiny bit?
Consumer goods are completely useless right now, to be completely honest. So we're working on a redesign of that.
I know. I just delivered a full load of them and got like $27.
Yep.
Because demand is flat.
It's a good investment of a ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if the demand's there, you'll get money for it, but just it doesn't really have a good place in the game, is what I mean by useless. It
Yeah.
doesn't. There's no strategy involved in it. It's just.
Well, I was suggesting before, tie that into the whole new planetary hesitancy rating. Like if you deliver a lot of consumer goods to a planet, make people less hesitant because it's nicer there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
Yep.
Crap. All right. Well, I hope these new ships pay off.
Somebody's buy a gate. These green ships.
I see Vanilla. He was above the sun. Maybe it was a graphical glitch, but it was ship 74, and it just looked like it was hanging out there for a minute. But I don't see it now.
That's a rocket as well. I think that was a rocket that was waiting for a gate.
Yep.
That had just been manufactured.
That's a known bug. We'll get it sorted.
Well, thanks for whoever gave me the heads up on needing to buy a gate. I'll wait around for that. You guys are good competitors.
Yeah.
I would have neglected that for the next 5 hours.
Let's see here.
This is definitely a lot more challenging than just spam machinery and earn millions.
Yeah.
I spent a hell of a long time yesterday working on it, so.
It is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's like whenever I see videos come out of the first version of the game still. Oh, makes my skin crawl.
Guess how much supplies?
Oh, somebody totally satisfied. Food, water.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, that was me actually. Never mind. Check now. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah. Who's on this one?
Let's see.
Oh, I lost about 16,000. That's fine though.
So, Mike, when I have
Yeah.
a ship like stopped on Earth, it just sits in one of my gates, doesn't it?
Set the gate.
Well, no wonder my gates aren't doing anything.